Hmm. For those of you that care to listen, I'm here to teach you something, to expose you to a particular knowledge that you've been finding difficult to understand. Let me drop it. Okay. Sorry if I actually try to go against your wish and against what you're supposed to be doing today. I'm not going to disturb you a lot. I just have some few words to just discuss with you. But first of all, look around the world today, starting from your life. What is your summary of how the world is? What is your summary of how the world is? To me, I believe that the world is chaotic. So chaotic. Now, let's go to the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 2. I call this verse the source of self destruction. You know, the verse that has to do with self destruction. Why do I say that? Now, the word chaos there has to do with confusion and darkness. Now, formless means the out of order. Now, without form means out of former order. Now, what is void? Void means confused. What about darkness? Darkness means the word here, darkness, has to do with absence of light, as in illumination. It actually means absence of what? Purpose. Pardon me, right? Ignorance of what? Purpose. Now, the three words that are used and to this is the one called dark. Dark, which means ignorance of what? Purpose. If you look at that scripture, you discover that darkness is not absence of physical light. Darkness is not absence of what? Physical light. It is the absence of purpose. It is the absence of purpose. Disorder means absence of relationship. For example, everything is supposed to be in order, right? Everything is supposed to be in order. If things are in disorder, it means that whatever is there is next to the wrong thing. Whatever is there is next to the wrong thing, which means that whatever is next to the next thing is in a wrong relationship. So, which means if it's in a wrong relationship, it means it's in a what? A wrong what? Location. Let me give you an instance. How would you feel when you come to your room to see that your sponge is on your bed? Now, don't forget that that sponge is inside your room, but it's not in the right location. All right? So disorder simply means everything is present, but in the wrong location. But if they are present and in the wrong location, then they are relating to the wrong things. If they are what? Present and in the wrong location, it means they are representing or they are relating to wrong what? Things. If I take everything in your kitchen and put in your bedroom, it is still in your house, but in a wrong location. So in other words, everything can be present and still be chaotic. As a matter of fact, chaos is a sign that everything is present but in a wrong place. I guess you're following the teachings now, right? Okay. The way you design problem is you simplify problems. You simplify problems. How do you do this? Wherever there is darkness, meaning ignorance of purpose, there will be disorder. There will be what? Disorder. And where there is disorder, it means that there is absence of what? Relationship. And in absence of relationship, there will be confusion, which means abuse of life what? Itself. If the earth today is in chaos, we have political chaos, we have economical chaos, we have educational chaos, we've got judicial chaos. We know of these things, what's happening in our world, in our country. Everything seems not to be working. Everything seems not to be working. Kidnappings everywhere, armed robbery, everyone seems to have a problem. Abuse, rapes, gangs, even religious clashes, causing all these problems. So in a nutshell, and everything is still on the planet Earth. So don't you think there's chaos in the world? That is why I told you from the onset that from my own perspective, the world is chaotic presently. And when there's chaos in the world, it means there is disorder. And when there is disorder, what should be looked out for, what we should go in quest for is knowledge. We've become confused about the purpose of things, the positions and the location of things. I put it to you, friends, that the solution was given to us in that same verse. When there's chaos, the first thing you need is found in Genesis chapter 1, verse 3. It says, and then God said, what did God say? Let there be light. Let there be light. Now, the first thing you need when there is chaos is the presence of God. The first thing you need when there's chaos is the presence of God. The Holy Spirit got to be present. He needs to be present. All right? Now, when it comes to bring light. Remember that light here does not mean illumination by a bulb. Remember that darkness means absence of purpose, which is light. Light here does not mean that God turned on the lights and we are seeing light and all of that. What it means is that He gives everything back its purpose. That's what it meant. So when ignorance is present, confusion is the result. So when you're confused, you don't know. When you're confused, you don't need prayers. Let me be sincere with you. When you're confused, you don't need prayers. You need information. You need what? Information. When everything is not working in your life, in your family, in your business, in your ministry, you just have to stop and go in search for information. Why? Because when light comes, darkness disappears. When knowledge, I read a book where the writer was saying that information is liberating. Information saves you. When everything is not working in your life, in your ministry, in anything you find yourself, one of the most disturbing and asked questions over time is, one, who am I? Who am I? You see that question? A lot of persons, I guess that's one of the most asked questions on the planet Earth. Who am I? And the second one is why am I here? I guess you've asked yourself that question before. Why am I here? Now, to answer this question, apply the solution above. Go in quest for knowledge. Until you get answers to these questions, life is void, life is dark, and life is formless. Applying the above solution in search for knowledge, the first phase you approach is called the discovery phase. Now, I wouldn't want to dive into the discovery phase presently now. I'm going to talk about that in the next video. But I just want to actually clarify something here, that when you are confused about your life, you're confused about why you're here on earth, you're confused about what you're supposed to do on the earth here, the first thing you should go out for is to go in quest for knowledge. And that is why you approach the first phase. And in approaching that phase of discovering yourself, the first phase is discovery phase. And I know very well that with this brief information I've actually passed across to us, we've been able to actually demystify some facts and some reasons why a lot of persons are in quest, lacking knowledge, right? So go in quest for knowledge. Go in search for knowledge, and ask God to help you. Thank you. My name is M.M. Force. I'm an advocate and a teacher for gift discovery and development. I'm a kingdom militant, and also I'm a national crier. Have a nice time. Until I see you again in my next video, thank you very much and have a nice day.